Shakti Seer 2.
So it begins with first taking refuge. Taking refuge, the power of dependence, as it says here. So we could open up to the very beginning on page 4 of the manual. Page 4 of the manual, 4 out of 20. Alright, so settle yourself into your seat so you're nice and relaxed and ready to meditate. Sit comfortably, take a slow, deep breath. Make sure that your back is straight but not too rigid. We visualize as follows. On the right side is your father. On the left side of you is your mother. Your enemies and those sentient beings who make you agitated are in front of you. And your friends and those to whom you are attached are seated behind you. All other universal living beings in human form are surrounding you as far as you can imagine. Now you visualize that the entirety of awake beings, the entirety of all truth, and the entirety of all those on the path are manifesting in the one aspect of the Buddha Shakyamuni, the historical Buddha. As we recite this prayer below, this verse, think that you and all the universal sentient beings around you are taking refuge of Buddha Shakyamuni. So, we're on the power of dependence A, taking refuge. Chant this along with me, okay? So we're all chanting this together 3 times. Ready? I'm going to begin. Chant along. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and in all the 3 vehicles, in the Dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, in the empowering goddesses and the bodhisattvas, but most of all I take refuge in my holy guru forever. So chant along with me. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and in all the 3 vehicles, in the Dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, in the empowering goddesses and the bodhisattvas, but most of all I take refuge in my holy guru forever. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and in all the 3 vehicles, in the Dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, in the empowering goddesses and the bodhisattvas, but most of all I take refuge in my holy guru forever. Now we recall the definition of negative karma. Any action that results in suffering, usually an action motivated by ignorance, attachment, or aversion. Now you're going to read along with me from almost every action I do. Read along with me there, kind of chant it. Almost every action I do 24 hours a day is motivated by worldly concern, attachment to the comforts of this life. It is like this from birth to death in this life, and has been like that from beginningless rebirths. Nearly every action I have ever created has been non-virtuous, the cause of suffering. But not only that, but continuously, I have also been breaking my pratimoksha, bodhisattva, and tantric vows. Worst of all, I have created the heaviest of negative karmas in relation to my virtuous friends, getting angry at them, generating wrong views, having non-devotional thoughts towards them, harming their holy body, and disobeying their advice. Having these negative imprints on my mental continuum is unbearable. It's as if I've swallowed a lethal poison. I must practice the antidote right away and purify all this negative karma immediately, without a second's delay. All of samsara appears as a foe to one who fears. He might be gored and torn by the proverbial rabbit's horn of tantric ordinations, the golden ground foundation. In the common path untrained, in tantra unordained, he has no initiation. What a situation! How strange! What a joke! He's a sky flower jogi. Now, scrolling down one page to Remembering Impermanence and Death, the top of page 5 on the right side. So you're going to chant this along with me. Beginning. Many people my age or younger have died. It's a miracle that I'm still alive and have this incredible opportunity to purify my negative karma. Death is certain, but its time is most uncertain. If I were to die right now, I would definitely be born in the lower realms. Because I could not practice dharma there, I would remain in the lower realms for countless aeons. Therefore, how unbelievably fortunate I am to be able to purify my negative karma right now, without even a second's delay, by practicing the Vajrasattva meditation recitation. Part 2. But I am not practicing this Vajrasattva purification for myself alone. The purpose of my life is to release all hell beings, ghosts, animals, humans, demons, and gods and intermediate state beings from all their suffering and its causes, and lead them to unsurpassed enlightenment. In order to do this, I must first reach enlightenment myself. Therefore, I must purify all my negative karma immediately by practicing Vajrasattva meditation recitation. Now, we begin with the visualization. Above the crown of my head. Chant this along with me. Above the crown of my head, seated upon a lotus and a moon seat, are Vajrasattva father and mother. Their bodies are white, each has one face and 2 arms. He holds a vajra and a bell, she a curved knife and skull cap. They are embracing each other. The father is adorned with 6 mudras, the mother with 5. He sits in the vajra posture. She sits in the lotus. Vajrasattva is my root guru, the holy mind of all the Buddhas, the Dharmakaya, who out of his unbearable compassion, which embraces me and all other sentient beings, appears in this form to purify me and all others. In this way, your mind is transformed into Guru devotion, the root of all blessings and realizations on the path to enlightenment. On a moon disk at Vajrasattva's heart stands a home, encircled by a garland of the 100-syllable mantra. A powerful stream of white nectar flows from the home and mantra garland, and I am cleansed of all sickness, spirit harm, negative karmas, and obscurations. Now, scroll down one page. We're on the Sog offering. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. To the assembly of 8 classes of wrathful governing protectors, I present all the remaining pure offerings, the nectar of the 5 wisdoms contained in this skull cap, in illusory appearance of indivisible bliss and emptiness. Do your duty, the 4 rites for Dharma practitioners. May all be auspicious for me to see my mind as the Lama, who understands perfectly all beings' thoughts, whose speech fulfills countless beings' wishes, and whose pure body arises from an infinite collection of merit. May all be auspicious for realizing the unity of Dharmakaya and Rupakaya, by discovering my own subtle, continually residing consciousness through the power of taking the 3 bodies as the path, the antidote to imminent death, bardo, and rebirth. May all be auspicious for everything within samsara and nirvana to be synthesized with great emptiness and great bliss through the unusual embrace of the Mother, the sphere of space beyond all puzzling divisions, and the Father, the great blissful wisdom, the appearance of all existent phenomena. Now, we come down once, one page, to page 7. The power of the remedy. Now we're going to chant the Vajrasattva mantra 7 times. This mantra, which means, you, Vajrasattva, have generated the holy mind according to your pledge. Your holy mind is enriched with the simultaneous holy actions of releasing transmigratory beings from samsara. Whatever happens in my life, happiness, suffering, good or bad, with a pleased, holy mind, never give up, but please guide me. Please stabilize all happiness, including the happiness of the upper realms. Actualize all actions and sublime and common realizations. And please make the glory of the 5 wisdoms abide in my heart. So we're going to chant this mantra 7 times. The mantra which is at the top of page 7, okay? So everybody chant the mantra which is at the top of page 7. We're going to chant this, we'll see, 7 or 21, probably 7. Anyway, okay, beginning. Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva teno patishta drito me bhava Suto kayo me bhava Supo kayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi metayatsu Sarva karma sucha me chitam shriyam kuru hom ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata vajra mame muncha vajra bhava maha samaya sato ahom pe Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva teno patishta dridho me bhava Suto kayo me bhava Supo kayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me payaju Sarva karma sucha me Chitam shriyam kuru hom ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tathagata benza mame muncha vajra bhava maha samaya sato ahom be Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva teno patishta dridho me bhava Suto sho me bhava Supo sho me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayaju Sarva karma sucha me chitam shriyam kuru hom ha ha ho bhagavan sarva tathagata vajra mame muncha vajre bhava maha samaya sattvo ahom be Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva teno patishta dridho me bhava Suto sho me bhava Supo sho me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayaju Sarva karma sucha me chitam shriyam kuru hom ha ha ho bhagavan sarva tathagata vajra mame muncha vajri bhava maha samaya sattvo ahom be Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva teno patishta dridho me bhava Suto sho me bhava Supo sho me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayaju Sarva karma sucha me chitam shriyam kuru hom ho ha ho bhagavan sarva tathagata benza mame muncha vajra bhava maha samaya sato ahom be Om Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva teno pantishta dridho me bhava. Suto shio me bhava, supo shio me bhava. Anurakto me bhava, sarva siddhi me prayacha. Sarva karma sucha me chitam shriyam kuruham. Aho Bhagavan sarva tathagata Vajra mame munja Vajra bhava mahasamaya sattvo ambe. Om Vajrasattva samaya manubalaya Vajrasattva teno padishta dridho me bhava. Suto kayo me bhava, supo kayo me bhava. Anurakto me bhava, sarva siddhi me prayaja. Sarva karma sucha me chitam shriyam kuruham. Aho Bhagavan sarva tathagata Vajra mame muncha Vajra bhava mahasamaya sattvo ambe. Manubhalaya Vajrasattva teno padishta Sutachaya me bhava, Sutakaya me bhava, Anurakta me bhava, Sarva siddhi me prayaja. Sarva karma sucha me chitam shriyam kuruham. Aho Bhagavan sarva tathagata Vajra mame muncha Vajra bhava mahasamaya sattvo ambe. Om Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva teno padishta me bhava, Sutakaya me bhava, Supakaya me bhava, Anurakta me bhava, Sarva siddhi me prayaja. Sarva karma sucha me chitam shriyam kuruham. Aho Bhagavan sarva tathagata Vajra mame muncha Vajra bhava mahasamaya sattvo. Om Benzasattva samaya manupalaya Benzasattva teno Sutakaya me bhava, Supakaya me bhava, Sarva siddhi me prayaja. Sarva karma sucha me chitam shriyam kuruham. Aho Bhagavan sarva tathagata Vajra mame muncha Vajra bhava mahasamaya sattvo. Om Benzasattva samaya manupalaya Benzasattva teno padishta me bhava, Sutakaya me bhava, Supakaya me bhava, Sarva siddhi me prayaja. Sarva karma sucha me chitam shriyam kuruham. Bhagavan sarva tathagata Vajra mame. From the crown of my head, Guru Vajrasattva says, O child of the race, your negativities, obscurations, and broken and damaged pledges have been completely purified. Now let us generate strong faith that all is completely purified, just as Guru Vajrasattva has said. Now, scroll down one page to the left side. The power of restraint, refraining from creating negativities again. Let's chant this together on the left side of the page, on page 8, beginning with Before Guru Vajrasattva. Before Guru Vajrasattva, I vow never again to commit those negative actions from which I can easily abstain and not commit for a day, an hour, or at least a few seconds. Those negative actions from which I find it difficult to abstain. Guru Vajrasattva is extremely pleased with your pledge. Vajrasattva, father and mother, melt into light and dissolve into you. Your body, speech, and mind becomes inseparably one with Guru Vajrasattva's holy body, speech, and mind. Continuing, in emptiness. In emptiness, there is no I, creator of negative karma. There is no action of creating negative karma. There is no negative karma created. Allow your mind to be absorbed in this sense of pureness, the sense of void. Now let's continue. With this awareness of emptiness, we dedicate the merits of our practice. Due to all these merits of the 3 times collected by all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, myself, and all other sentient beings which appear to be real from their own side but which are empty, may I, who appears to be real but is empty, achieve Guru Vajrasattva's enlightenment, which appears to be real but is empty, and lead all sentient beings who appear to be real but are totally empty to that enlightenment which appears to be real but is empty, by myself alone who appears to be real but is also totally empty, non-existent from my own side. May the precious bodhicitta, the source of all happiness and success for myself and all other sentient beings, be generated within my own mind and in the minds of all sentient beings without even a second's delay. And may that which has been generated be increased. May I and all other sentient beings have Lama Tsongkhapa as our direct guru in all lifetimes, never to be separated even for a second from the pure path that is greatly praised by the conqueror Buddhas, and actualize the complete path, the 3 principal paths and the 2 stages of highest Yoga Tantra, the root of which is Guru devotion, within our minds as quickly as possible. Just as the brave Manjushri and Samantabhadra realize things as they are, I dedicate all these virtues in the best way, that I may follow after them. Whatever dedication the 3 times victorious ones gone to bliss have admired as best, in the same way I also perfectly dedicate all these roots of virtue, so that I may perform good works. Now a short breathing exercise. In your body, there are 3 main channels. The central channel is like a transparent tube, extending through the center of your body from the crown chakra to the secret chakra. By the way, you don't have to read this, read along with me on this one. You can just do the exercise. There are two small side channels, smaller than the central channel, which start from the nostril, run up into the head, like umbrella handles going downward and parallel on each side of the central channel, meeting it just below the navel chakra. So begin this exercise, breathing in slowly, concentrating on the air above the left nostril. As you breathe in, start slowly, then breathe in slightly faster, then slow down at the end of the breath. Bring the air down through the left channel to the navel, where as you exhale, the air flows into the right channel and up and out the right nostril. As you breathe, all your desire and attachment energy is expelled and disappears completely. Do this for 3 breaths. So for 3 breaths, you visualize this breath energy coming in through the left side, down like a horseshoe through the belly, up and out the right side, and all your desire and attachment energy is expelled. Then repeat this process, concentrating instead on breathing in through the right nostril and breathing out through the left. As you breathe in this way, all of your aversion energy and hatred are expelled and completely vanish. Do this for 3 breaths. And when you're done, breathe in through both nostrils, bringing the breath down through the central channel along with swallowing a little bit of saliva. Hold your breath down at the level of the belly. So breathe in, hold it down at the belly. Now tighten your pelvic genital muscles and bring that energy from below up to meet the energy that you've brought down into the navel chakra. Let them mix together and try to feel the energy there. It should be like a warm feeling. Hold the energy there until you start to feel uncomfortable and you have to exhale. Then gently and naturally release your breath, exhaling the breath energy through your nose and feeling that breath energy go up into your heart while imagining that all of the ignorance energy, which is a black energy, is expelled out the top of the crown of your head. Do this for 3 breaths. And after you have finished the third breath, on the top of the right side, let us chant this invocation here. Om, to you who terrify and dry up all demons and thus can vanquish all other forces. Hum hum pe. Om, to you who triumph over all that can make one ill-tempered, excited, or stupefied. Hum hum pe. Om, I bow down to Vajrasattva, the consort who overpowers lust. Hum hum pe. Now we're going to chant the Song of the Spring Queen. Om, all you Tathagatas, heroes and yoginis, dhakas and dakinis, we make request to you all. Heruka, who enjoys great bliss, come to the bliss-intoxicated lady, and with enjoyment according to the rite, enter into the union of innate bliss. Ah la 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 ho, ah ya arali ho. Host of immaculate dakinis, look upon us with love and grant all attainments. Om, all you Tathagatas, heroes and yoginis, dhakas and dakinis, we make request to you all. As the mind stirs with great bliss, and the body moves in dance, may the bliss enjoying the mudra's lotus be offered to the host of yoginis. Ah la 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 lo ho, ah ya harali ho. Host of immaculate dakinis, look upon us with love and grant all attainments. Om, all you Tathagatas, heroes and yoginis, dhakas and dakinis, we make request to you all. Lady dancing in charming, peaceful manner, most joyous lord and dakini host, abide before me and bless me. Bestow innate great bliss upon me. Ah la 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 ho, ah ya arali ho. Host of immaculate dakinis, look upon us with love and grant all attainments. The next part of the song, by the way, you have to scroll up one page. So go back one page to page 8, and you'll see where we are, number 4. Om, all you Tathagatas, heroes and yoginis, dhakas and dakinis, we make request to you all. You possessing liberating great bliss, don't abandon it for great asceticism, which cannot liberate in one lifetime. Great bliss abides within the supreme lotus. Ah la 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 ho, ah ya arali ho. Host of immaculate dakinis, look upon us with love and grant all attainments. Om, all you Tathagatas, heroes and yoginis, dhakas and dakinis, we make request to you all. Supreme yogini, by the bliss of your lotus, which, like a lotus born in mud, is desire born but unstained by its faults, quickly free me from sangsara's bonds. Ah la 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 ho, ah ya harali ho. Host of immaculate dakinis, look upon us with love and grant all attainments. Om, all you Tathagatas, heroes and yoginis, dhakas and dakinis, we make request to you all. Just as bees gather from all sides to extract the honey essence from every flower, May I be fulfilled in tasting the nectar held by the mature lotus of 6 qualities. Alala lalaho, aya araliho. Host of immaculate Dakinis, look upon us with love and grant all attainments. Visualize the white, blissful Kundalini energy flows down from Vajrasattva, father and mother, in union, into your central channel. It spreads throughout your nervous system, flowing very strongly like water coming from a hose, or like a very powerful shower, and flushes out all the negativities of your body, speech, and mind through the openings and pores of the lower parts of your body. All this negative energy is expelled in the form of snakes, scorpions, ants, longworms, or as a black tar or dirty black oil. Feel that you are completely purified, clean, clear, especially your gross negativities, and overcome with blissful energy. The blissful Kundalini energy now slowly starts to fill up your body, starting from below. As the level of Amrita rises, the deathless nectar, your negativities start to rise as well, floating on the top of the nectar like oil floating on water. Your negativities and defilements are slowly pushed upward by the pure Amrita Kundalini energy. It gradually overflows out of your body through all your upper orifices and your crown chakra. You experience great bliss. As an immense amount of powerful light energy, limitless blissful Kundalini energy in the form of light, radiates from Vajrasattva's heart. Immediately as it makes contact with your crown chakra, the negative energy, especially your ignorant attachment energy, completely disappears, as when a bright light is switched on in a dark room. The darkness instantly and completely disappears. You cannot say that the darkness leaves through the window or through the door when a light is turned on. It just disappears, no longer existing anywhere at all. Now down once to page 12. Let's recite these outer inner offerings and verses of praise. Om Guru Vajrasattva Saparivara Argham Shapta Praticcha Om Swaha. Om Guru Vajrasattva Saparivara Om Ahom. Merely thinking of just your name eradicates all obstacles and immediately purifies all negative karma. Thus to you, unsurpassed Vajrasattva, I pay homage and make prostration. I prostrate to the Bhagavan, Lord of the brave ones. Hum pe. Om to you whose brilliance equals the fire that ends a great aeon. Hum pe. Om to you who have an inexhaustible crowning top knot. Hum pe. Om to you with bared fangs and a wrathful face. Hum pe. Om to you whose 1,000 arms blaze with light. Hum pe. Om to you who hold an axe, an uplifted noose, a spear, and a skull staff. Hum pe. Om to you who wears a tiger skin cloth. Hum pe. Om, I bow to you whose great smoke-colored body ends all obstructions. Hum pe. Om, I prostrate to the Bhagavati, Vajravarahi. Hum pe. Om to the queen of the female noble practitioners, invincible in the 3 realms. Hum pe. Om to you who destroys all fears of evil spirits with your great diamond-like means. Hum pe. Om to you whose eyes empower those who sit upon the diamond throne, not to be conquered by anyone. Hum pe. Om to you whose wrathful body of inner fire can desiccate Brahma. Hum pe. Now, this pure offering is the yogi's commitment, samaya, and as the pure vision of their great bliss transcends being an object of ordinary senses, it is the basis of all attainments of the most supreme nectar. Therefore, O Guru, with your non-superstitious, simultaneously born great bliss, please enjoy it. Om. O miraculous rainbow cloud appearing in the space of Dharmakaya, holy body of Vajrasattva, having purified the hallucinated vision and dualistic conception that fails to recognize that the Guru, in essence, is the deity, the Dakini, and the Dharma protector. In order to please you, Guru Vajrasattva, I am presenting these sacred ingredients as pure offerings to be enjoyed by your 5 senses. Please bless me to generate simultaneously born great bliss. Om Vajra Heruka Samaya Manupalaya Heruka Dvenopatishtaha Drido me bhava Sutosho me bhava Suposho me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhim me prayacha Sarva karma sucha me Chitam shriyam guruham Aho Bhagavan Sarva Vajra Heruka Mame Muncha Heruka Bhava Mahasamaya Sato Aham. Om, O miraculous rainbow cloud, appearing in the space of Dharmakaya, holy body of Vajrasattva, having purified the hallucinated vision of the five sense consciousnesses clinging to the pleasure of desirable objects, thereby depriving this perfect human birth of all meaning. In order to please you, Guru Vajrasattva, I am presenting these sacred ingredients as pure offerings to be enjoyed by your five senses. Please bless me to abandon clinging to the ordinary conceptions and appearances of this life. Now, page 18. Om Vajra Heruka Samaya Manu Balaya Heruka Dvino Patishtaha Dridho Me Bhava Sutosho Me Bhava Suposho Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhim Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitam Shriyam Kuruham Aho Bhagavan Vajra Heruka Mame Muncha Heruka Bhava Mahasamaya Sato Aham. Om. O miraculous rainbow cloud appearing in the space of Dharmakaya, holy body of Vajrasattva, having purified the hallucinated vision, the demon dualistic conception and veiling obscurations of improper attention, superstition, karma, and delusions, in order to please you, Guru Vajrasattva, I am presenting these sacred ingredients as pure offerings to be enjoyed by your five senses. Please bless me to generate immaculate renunciation. Om Vajra Heruka Samaya Manu Palaya Heruka Dvino Patishtaha Dridho Me Bhava Sutosho Me Bhava Suposho Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhim Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chidam Shriyam Kuruham Ho Bhagavan Sarva Vajra Heruka Mame Muncha Heruka Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Aham. Om, O miraculous rainbow cloud, appearing in the space of Dharmakaya, holy body of Vajrasattva, having purified the hallucinated vision of holding oneself more dear than others, the door to all suffering and the dualistic conception that is the chief of all evils. In order to please you, Guru Vajrasattva, I am presenting these sacred ingredients as pure offerings to be enjoyed by your five senses. Please bless me to generate immaculate bodhicitta. Om Vajra Heruka Samaya Manu Palaya Heruka Dvino Patishtaha Dridho Me Bhava Sutosho Me Bhava Suposho Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhim Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitam Shriyam Kuruham Aho Bhagavan Vajra Heruka Mame Munyacha Heruka Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Aham. Page 16. Om, O miraculous rainbow cloud appearing in the space of Dharmakaya, holy body of Vajrasattva, having purified the hallucinated vision, the stain of dualistic conception, holding what is merely imputed by superstition as true, in order to please you, Guru Vajrasattva, I am presenting these sacred ingredients as pure offerings to be enjoyed by your five senses. Please bless me to realize the great seal of emptiness. Om Vajra Heruka Samaya Manu Palaya Heruka dvino patishtaha Dridho me bhava Sutosho me bhava Suposho me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhim me prayacha Sarva karma suchame Chitam shriyam kuruham ha 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 ho bhagavan Vajra heruka mame munyacha Heruka bhava mahasamaya sattvo aham pe. Om, O miraculous rainbow cloud appearing in the space of Dharmakaya, holy body of Vajrasattva, having purified the hallucinated vision of ordinary appearance and conception, the 80 superstitions both gross and subtle, the violent uncontrollable wind of the dualistic mind, in order to please you, Guru Vajrasattva, I am presenting these sacred ingredients as pure offerings to be enjoyed by your 5 senses. Please bless me to receive the 4 actual empowerments. Om Vajra Heruka Samaya Manupalaya Heruka Tvino Patishtaha Dridho me bhava Sutosho me bhava Suposho me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhim me prayacha Sarva karma suchame Chitam shriyam kuruham ha ho bhagavan Vajra heruka mame muncha Heruka bhava mahasamaya sato aham be. Page 14. Om, O miraculous rainbow cloud appearing in the space of Dharmakaya, holy body of Vajrasattva, having purified the hallucinated vision of experiencing the Vajra hells, resulting from the uncontrollable downpour of negative actions and broken samaya. In order to please you, Guru Vajrasattva, I am presenting these sacred ingredients as pure offerings to be enjoyed by your 5 senses. May infinite purity alone arise. Om Vajra Heruka Samaya Manupalaya Heruka Dvino Patishtaha Dridho me bhava Sutosho me bhava Suposho me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhim me prayacha Sarva karma suchame Chitam shriyam kuruham ha ho bhagavan Vajra heruka mame munyacha Heruka bhava mahasamaya sato aham be. O holder of the Vajra, please pay attention to me. This pure offering presented by the assembled circle of Dakas and Dakinis, this nectar free of all divisions of subject and object, transcendentally blissful, please enjoy it eternally. Allah, Allah, ho. O hail, great wisdom! The great collected offering, the seed that causes the tummo heat to explode. This joyful, blissful experience beyond all concepts, beyond words. Welcome, great eternal bliss. Aho Mahashukhaho. And finally, page 19. Om, in the space before me, from the enjoyment of indivisible great bliss and emptiness appear the complete and supporting and supported mandalas of Vajrasattva. Clouds of Samantabhadra's offerings fill all space. In the sphere of great non-dualistic bliss, all beings miraculously appear as gods and goddesses, embodying thoroughly developed method and wisdom, as skillful dancers manifesting peace, expansion, power, and wrath. Om Kandaroi Om Pe. Om Svabhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Svabhava Shuddhoham. All becomes empty, and from the sphere of emptiness appears the letter A, which transforms into a very large and spacious skull cap, containing the 5 meats and 5 nectars. Melting, they all transform into a great ocean of wisdom nectar. Om Ahong Hahori, Om Ahong Hahori, Om Ahong Hahori. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. To the assembly of the 8 classes of wrathful governing protectors, I present all the remaining pure offerings. The nectar of the 5 wisdoms contained in this skull cap, an illusory appearance of indivisible bliss and emptiness. Do your duty, the 4 rites for Dharma practitioners. May all be auspicious for me to see my mind as the Lama who understands perfectly all beings' thoughts, whose speech fulfills countless beings' wishes, and whose pure body arises from an infinite collection of merit. May all be auspicious for realizing the unity of Dharmakaya and Rupakaya by discovering my own subtle, continually residing consciousness through the power of taking the 3 bodies as the path, the antidote to immediate death, bardo, and rebirth. May all be auspicious for everything within samsara and nirvana to be synthesized with great emptiness and great bliss through the unusual embrace of the Mother, the sphere of space beyond all puzzling divisions, and the Father, the great blissful wisdom, the appearance of all existent phenomena.